Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the King Boo Rags Riches series. This one named Bowser Jr. So start up just an opening game which I got to put in 3 times speed. This episode is the probably is the biggest one of the series, 100% so far. Honestly, this could have been like about 3 or 4 episodes. This this episode in itself. So this is kind of where everything changes. And before this account, like where the account is, this part of the postcom. It's it just looks like a regular, normal, low-level account with no real, you can't really see how it's going to get to the million medallions. But by the end of this, you are going to see the vision, the pathway, everything gets perfectly set up. After this episode, we're basically just choosing the right arenas for the amount of medallions we have, and then playing in those arenas for the way out. So yeah, everything happens in here. We got our the best, most efficient way to grind the powers. We got that displayed. We have. We get all the towers in this episode. A lot of things happen, so if there's one which anyone's going to want to watch back in the future, it's going to be this one, so make sure you hit the like button so the video gets promoted to more people. We need to make sure we keep getting to all the like goals, and we're just off on the episode 3, but the first 2 have been liked really well. Thank you everyone for liking those up. But loads and loads of games. There's like 100 games in this one. We don't show all of them. For some of them we can show screenshots for our power grinding method. We did put quite a bit of time into the power grinding, but not that much for considering what we do get, and considering how long some of these take to get. But I will explain that when we get to that. Anyway, this game, just a tech quiz on this map. Another opponent we found with a few more medallions than a regular, and he's going to use Techville Ninja with some fourth, which we don't know of just yet. We do have Cobra though. We did get Cobra fourths, which is good. We can try and use that to our advantage. And he is still a Ceramic Crucible player when there is. I believe there's 2 higher arenas out today. That's 1 or 2. I forgot if I did this over 2 days or all on the Saturday. But I forgot what arenas are on which day now. But there are definitely some days. I think in the live com we show there's some more good stuff with the arenas, kind of similar to other bits we've spoken about. But you'll see all that when we get to that. I did the live com on the Saturday, and now I'm recording this on the Monday and uploading this video hopefully on the Monday as well. So that's our position with that. But send in the ZMGs around early, sell the farm. We just need this to win, but I feel like it will win because he's not the most experienced player, and he'll at least get some boosts out the way, and he doesn't have loads and loads of eco, I don't think, so it's going to be quite a tricky defend. He's using a lot of money on this defend. He's gotten that really expensive village upgrade, which is basically denying him most of Jitsu or a load of attack sprays down, which would have helped him a lot. But he's popped this down quite far. He's going to keep stalling. He sold his village, so I try and put some leads up, I think. But yeah, he would defend those leads. He didn't really need to send those leads, but he managed to die to that, so that was good. Now into a few of the replays. So we got Deactivate, we got Copy, we got Kloof, we got those all last episode or not, but just choke rushes, bait rushes, people DCing, and that's kind of how a lot of these games have been going. Just some noobs and some Rainbow Ruins and the dungeon players just don't know how to play short maps, so short maps always great if you can get onto those. And just go through a few more. And I think at that point in that game as well, we didn't have the factory, which was quite bad. We probably shouldn't have gone into Ceramic Crucible before getting factory at least, but that is just something we had done just to gain a few more medallions to keep the series pace up to where it needed to be. So we went for that, and then Copy Eco. This guy was a little bit stronger. We had to do this cool little rush here. We sent the BFB in first. He didn't really eco or do anything using eco powers, so we do this. As soon as he's going for Sabo, do this, use a Deactivate, and then we can put loads of balloons in, and he just can't handle this kind of spam. Look how nice that rush is. Leads block the Jitsu, loads of rainbows, stuff's popping down. Absolutely fantastic. This guy was a bit strange as well. Did we unlock the Cobra by now? I think we did. Did we show ourselves? Okay, some of this order is slightly off. A lot of things are happening, so we do we kind of exposed what's going to happen, but y'all will see when we get there anyways. Another rush, just these kind of bait rushes, just copy them, and they'll work pretty much every time. They work quite well in the higher arenas as well. A bit more sharpening, we can get the boat tier 4, the ace tier 4, this is really good. Big one is the farm tier 4. And since we get the Boomer tier 4, we can go into high arenas comfortably. We can play short maps comfortably, pretty much everything comfortably. If I've shown this slightly out of order, so at those points in the last few games we already had the tier 4 Boomer, but we are about to unlock the tier 4 Boomer in real time. Just yeah, the order of this is slightly wrong, but it doesn't really matter. You kind of are expecting this anyway. You know a lot. I'd said at the start a lot's going to happen in this video. So yeah, this one is in the right order. So we don't have the tier 4 Boomer yet. I just wanted to play this map for fun. I don't think I even skipped this. I was like, you know what? I never played this map. I'm just going to win anyways. And then yes, we send this rush in. We already saw he had the misdirection Cobra up. We just need to make sure he popped the BFB alert, but it looked like he had enough stuff to pop it. So it's like, yeah, he will do this, and then I don't think he can defend all of this. So yeah, he misdirected the Moab, but that was going to cause any problems. And yeah, less compensively than I thought, but it does get through on his side. And then yeah, another one, just huge layered rush with whites. He's not really, he's too low on lives to comfortably defend that. Just layering, really, the wizard struggles so much to layering. And yeah, now we have officially got tier 4 Boomer. So that means we're now comfortable on short maps. Now we get straight into a short map. I don't know what this guy was really doing, but he wasn't winning, that's for sure. Grouped whites, absolutely no chance. Wiz just can't use really anything on the short maps other than short map strat. And another win here with DFA. We use DFA because we want to get to 15k meds. And now we can restore purchases. So when we restore purchases, we bought skins and we've had Club and Cobra. So that puts a slightly unfair advantage. So we're going to well, first of all, we're going to equip the skins, which we have, but you see we've gone up to 27k medallions. That's too much of a gain, which you can't just do automatically. So we're going to spend on farmers down to I was going to keep the King Boo decal as well. So we're going to spend the medallions on farmers to get back down to 10k, so that we're not kind of like cheating. We're not doing any cheating. Not from Professor Evil. It's not from anything really. So we're forgetting. Oh, are we gonna? I don't know what we're doing here. We're just lost in the shop, I guess. So yeah, we can't buy two quite, but we can do one bunch of armor, so that's a lot quicker. And then we just have to individually tap from the towers section the other farmers now. So yeah, I think we'll show a little bit of it. When we do cut, we don't show because it's really slow for some reason, so we don't show all of it. There we go, we cut to about 85 farmers, I think. There we go. Now we have farmers, that's fun as well. So yeah, now we're going to show our really quick, the best, the signature King Boo power grinding strategy, which is indeed assault mode speed. It's not out that often, but at least once a week I think it's out. So as soon as you find it out, just anti-stall. It's really, really quick. If you have a knockout, pretty much every game is under a minute. And we're going to show loads and loads of replays, because we done loads and loads of replays from this. And some of the key ones. So just going to go through some positives and negatives. So positives, games are really, really quick, like this one, as you're going to see. And it's completely, you don't need any skill really to do this. You just need the very basic stuff, just literally just rushing like we did there. That's literally how all of them go. I'm just going to show loads of the screenshots just to see how quick some games are. Some get over 2 minutes, but you win basically every game. Basically might is a key word, but yeah, literally anyone, because since you start sending the new players who are on the back foot, they just let you attack them and they don't know how to defend properly, so you just win so quickly, so often, even without knockout. And you can just see how many wins we're chaining for. You can chain for like 20 wins an hour. You get to choose the XP you want, as long as you have like assault. Knockout's ideal, but we didn't have knockout and we're still doing very well. And yeah, you can gain like 500 XP an hour. Is not an unrealistic goal. And yeah, you can literally just focus on anything. You can just watch a movie and you can do it at the same time. That's the kind of thing you can do. And you can see after all these screenshots, we get to a 100 win streak. So we got that screenshot. And then the very next game we lost. So we lost to this person. So this person, they knew what they were doing, and we were not focused still. We were watching the Fury Usyk fight actually at this time. So we were we're not very focused. And you can see this guy just prevents any souls. And now we don't have very much money because most people in the first few rounds leak a full soul in speed. And then yeah, we went for this big rush, thinking he's probably not defending this, but the boost with this was a lot stronger than I anticipated, and he managed to defend that, and now it's like, oh dear, we're now in a very bad spot. We're now in one of those spots where if they just know to rush, then we're going to lose, and he sends first, so we send this to try and counter, but he knows to get a Tempest up, so he played that very, very well. We now find him. He has 100% win streaks, 100% win rate so far, so we need to end that. We can't have him taking our win streak down, stopping us from being invincible on the series. It's probably a good thing though, because I might have just got stuck in Moab Pit on when there's higher arenas out, and just try to go invincible like that. But that would just have been a terrible way of doing this. We're going to show the series much better. It's going to be a much better series now that we've lost, to be honest. And I'm not going to play. I've made some really bad plays from being nervous at losing the win streak before in the past. So hopefully we just play optimally now, and the win rate will still be super high when we give the account away. But yeah, so now we're just basically going to focus up. We're going to use a copy eco instead, and he's going to use eco boost. We can let him eco, just have a low money game, and just know we can defend. If we just focus, we know we can defend, and he's not going to be able to win the game. And he also got slightly unlucky with him having sniper in the last one, because that was a 4th tower. He only has tier 1 stuff, so he did play very well. We got to give props to him. He did play very well. He managed to counter the way I was playing. He did play well. He's a good player for a low arena player. I don't know if this is his first account, but if this is his first account, then he's got potential to become a good player, I think. Got just some basic knowledge, but again, you just have to kind of basically, also I wasn't focused. Since I focus, this is what we can do. But yeah, you'll see, we're just in a really good spot now. We have so many Cobra farms down. He's got the same amount of eco. No one else has very much eco because we had copy eco to stop ecoing. From Moabin, I don't know why from Moabin, he just needs that. That'll be enough defense. But because he doesn't even really panic to that. Oh no, he leaks a lot of lives there. Never mind. How did we lose? And then he can send us this Moab all out, which is a smart all out, but we know how to defend it. Not the best defend, but yeah, we win. And then we lose to him again. So this time it was just my ego getting in the way. I was trying to beat him the way we should have, like he's a regular assault mode player. And well, boost was way stronger than I anticipated again. We stopped the turbocharge, and now we go for the all out with a glue at the front, and we think we surely outspeed. We did start sending a little bit later, but everything's glued, and White's over the top and trying to slow bits down, but we're second, and so we lost again. And so yeah, what do you do if you're angry, if you're losing? You go into from assault mode to ceramic crucible just to body somebody there. So this guy was way too greedy, and so this Moab is going to he just went for the BI at the end of last round, so easily annihilate him with a Moab there. And now back into just farming the powers up. Surrenders, all these bits. So I think I got every screenshot in the odd lobby DC when they seem to 99% win rate or 100% win rate. But this also means that we can now unlock all the towers, which we did before that ceramic crucible game, by the way, which is why we used engineer then. And yeah, so we're going to unlock all the towers, except for of course the balloon chipper, as we've said in previous episodes. Watch those episodes to hear why we don't want the balloon chipper. Yeah, and so yeah, we got everything unlocked now, and we can also unlock knockout after all that. So we are now going to do one more game, just to get a few more medallions before we do the live game. Our XPs are shown there, and yeah, we'll just show the end of this one, and then we're going to get into the live game. Oh, it looks like it's I can't remember how much of this I have cut. Yeah, I don't think I cut this one out yet, but yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed all the first part of the video. You're going to see if we win the live one. If we lose the live one, then we are going to do a part 1 and part 2, and the second part is going to be facing the medallion count for tomorrow rather than a short tomorrow. But if we win, then we're just going to do this normal every other day with a short in between days. And yeah, so he's doing eco tac mortar ninja, I think. This is ceramic crucible again. The final one is going to be a Moab Pit game, by the way. So get hyped for that. First time in Moab Pit for this account. Send him the low rush there. He manages to boost and defend. Our little boosted rush. We're just going to go for another farm. Yeah, we're just a really comfortable match, this one, to be honest, just because you can go for double trap if you need to. You can just trap here. I should just keep farming on. I don't know why I'm not just farming on maximally here. I can just get another farm upgrade. If he rushes, I just boost and he can't re-rush. And if he does sell everything and re-rush, you just get double trap, seb, or you can do so much stuff here. You can just farm really hard. And I'm basically also looking at the amount of eco he's sending, so if he sends me too much stuff, I'm going to send a little rush in back. So we go for another farm there. He stops ecoing, so I think maybe he could be ready for a rush. He's going to get a ninja down. We decide just going to give him a little rush anyways. Some regen leads, and now some, just a little bit of layering, over the top. That's going to be a lot of stuff. He's going to boost, and it's not going to be enough. So we will now cut to the live game. Alright, it is now time to hopefully wrap up the video with the live com. So we're going to be going into our pet boost only. If you remember my advice from episode 3, when you're going into arenas with a lower medallion count, you want to try and make sure there is the same one higher up. So you can see there's a boost only in BFB, and there's a mob pit and a ceramic crucible. So ceramic crucible should be very comfortable today. If we do lose this mob pit game, then we're going to call this part 4.1 or something, and then we'll fix the medallion count and upload this the next day rather than having a short. But hopefully we can just win now in mob pit and get it all wrapped up. This looks like a winnable game. So yeah, still pissed off about those 2 losses, but that's going to happen eventually. Probably going to be a better series on the whole with those losses rather than just me trying to fend off a win streak. So yes, we're going to be playing aggressive. Aggression by less experienced players in the non-highest arena is quite difficult to defend. Good players can defend these quite comfortably, but no, hopefully the lower level players, kind of like this guy. So I'm not scared of our medallion count anymore, unless I choke. Obviously that'll be really bad, but hopefully we don't do that. So yeah, how we're going to do this? We're going to anti-stall the first round, I think. There's a few ways of doing it. A lot of people like the double cobra start. Some people like anti-stalling the first round. I think just with aggression, I just like anti-stalling a lot. So with cobra, an anti-stall is good. He's doing farms, so we can prevent farms. It looks like he's not an experienced player, so he's going to go for a farm start, it would seem. And go for this here. And he's doing tack, okay. Anyway, so we can eco straight away. Need to make sure we're trying to pop as many of these as possible. Going to get faster shooting, or rapid reload, whatever it's called, to yeah, just help us with that. And yeah, now just keeping the mortar here, just popping the first layer each time. That's how you anti-stall. He has a farm down as well. He's going to leak a little bit to this, but it's a good tack map. He'll be alright. Yeah, we keep popping the first layer. I think we hit all of those. So yeah, that's good. And keep max ecoing. I can go for another cobra as well. Okay, he's going to start sending us some of this. So we're going to have to slow our eco down very slightly to space eco a bit while we go for another cobra. Maybe not the most optimal. We could be trying to keep this up. I'm a little bit rusty still, so forgive me if we don't make all the optimal plays, but we're getting a few cobra farms down. It's not a terrible thing. We have lost our anti-stall though, so I don't know if he knows that's the reason why he should be sending here, but that is what he's gaining from this. But he's doing tack aggro anyway, so he's not like a strat that's going to really struggle to a heavy anti-stall anyways, just the correct thing to do. He stopped sending, so we can put the mortar back up here. And yeah, we have lost a lot of time though from that. It's going to be over a 2-minute round 7, which is not great. And now I'm just going to space eco for a bit. I want to try and get bigger blasts so we can kind of cover most of that kind of gap, and then that's going to help our anti-stall a decent amount, even though it's not the strongest of upgrades. I do feel like it's good for anti-stalling, and we'll just keep space ecoing. And I want to get some more cobras down now, since yeah, you need them for aggressive play rather than eco, or rather than solely just eco. We could do a yellow rush, I guess, but I think I just want to go for cobras at this point. We got a bunch down from earlier on, which is good. But yeah, we're going to need more. It's going to be another 3-minute round 10, so that's not great. If you didn't see my short for the anti-stall times, you want to check that out. You can kind of use that to help predict what time you're going to get for certain rounds. So that's going to help you out a decent amount if you kind of don't know those, don't have a feeling for those. A lead's got to be sent in next round as well. Oh, a regen lead we can even throw in. And one of these. We can now just go for another Cobra. Go get Bernie stuff here as well. I'm in this tech whiz, so yeah, we've got a good amount of Cobras down. This is quite a hard one if they know how to play well. This is not a matchup I should be winning. We're going to move the mortar down into a stronger spot. He's going to go for a bank here. Wow, okay. Don't think that is the play. I think they want a BIA. We could boost this in, but I'm going to choose not to. I'm just going to mortar down, I'm bomb tower down, just ready. He needs to boost this, I'll get a second lightning down. And he doesn't really do anything. Okay, I'm going to send him a little rush in here. I'm going to boost this, and then send some stuff up behind. Just kind of get some eco. Maybe we should have saved a little bit more money up before that, but yeah, we get a boost out from him, so that's good. We need his boost out of the way, otherwise it's going to get really hard. It's going to be really hard to win. And okay, so yeah, he's not got loads. He's not sent us much stuff off of those spaced pinks. We've got a decent amount of Cobras down. Maybe like rounds 19, 18, we can start adjusting. But before that, just got to keep spamming Cobras down. He can't really send us anything. He's not getting the BIA this round, which is important because that would be quite an early BIA. He has got that bank though from round like 12, wasn't it? So his eco will be starting to improve, but it's not a BIA yet, so that's what we're banking on. Round 16, so no BIA, that's good. I might just get this into a cluster bomb right now, just to be safe. Just keep going for more Cobras. We've got a decent amount now. Might count them in a second. Oh, okay, we adjusted one, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, that's alright. Let's go for another one. And we could send them like a camo ceramic, just quite expensive. We could just save up a bit more money and, you know, because he might have to cash out the bank for the BIA. So yeah, maybe you want to start adjusting him now actually, just to try and get a bit more pressure on him. If he sends us a Moab, that's going to drain his funds quite a bit, so he probably isn't going to go for that. So yeah, let's just start our adjustment now, to be honest, because we kind of want him to start cashing his BIA out. If we let it go too late, I think he's going to be fine to our adjustment, so let's start adjusting him, yeah. And all of these adjusted. There's a camo ceram, yep, so he's going to have to start getting some defense down now. Maybe, yeah, I don't think the early BFB would be the play, because the BFB defends super early with Tech Whiz, so yeah, that's why we didn't go for that. And yeah, getting some ceramics in there. When the AI gets harder, it's going to start getting significantly harder for him. Yeah, I don't think BFB is a good play. Maybe actually, because it can layer over the top. I'm probably not going for it. He's going to just spam these. It looks like he does kind of know his defense, so this could get quite tricky, to be fair. It is kind of a counter strat that he's going. So yeah, that's quite tough. Let's get another adjustment down. Round 25 is what we are kind of banking on, doing a lot of stuff for us. I guess we could just eco up until that round, try and layer over the top, slow him down a bit. Oh, he dies, there we go, perfect. Alright, so yeah, the adjustment got quite tough for him. He would have had to sell this BIA or at least cash out. But yeah, that's kind of, I should probably watch the ads, but we won't do it just now. We'll have an ad after, so we can just end this straight away. So yeah, we can end episode 4 now with the 20,000 medallion goal being hit. And yeah, so our win rate, our record is now 123 wins to 2 losses. One streak of 22, first 2 losses of the series today. We got more likes and views. Check out our short from, would have been yesterday now. So if you want to see how you can very easily get likes without views, so you can have a funky like to view rate like that. And anything else, I guess leaderboards, always show leaderboards, but yeah, we should hopefully, I'm going to do a bit more after, a bit of preparation today for episode 5, but hopefully we'll hit gold, silver, there's a few more medallions on the way. And oh yeah, powers and towers. So towers, we have now got, as of this episode, we've gotten all of the towers, other than balloon chipper because I don't use balloon chipper and I don't want to accidentally select it. And then the powers, we have very few of these because that's like the first time we've gained tower XP since the first game of the whole series. We have no Sabo XP because we spent it all on knockout, which is going to come really helpful in future episodes. And then eco power, we are well on our way to getting improved eco boost. And then track power, we are very close to getting lots of glue. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye everybody.